Hello, all my York people. Today, we're going to talk about how to optimize your website. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you're wearing your green today. What are we going to look at? We're going to look at digital dominance method, right? Everything that we do online always comes back to our website. So our website is still the number one key in everything that we do to get noticed and to get people to click and to convert into leads. Let's go ahead and turn off all of our stuff if you haven't already done that. And we'll hang out for about 45 minutes or so, not 60 to 90 minutes. Who am I? I am Shane from Cornerstone Marketing Solutions. Spent many years in the distribution side as a territory manager, as a regional manager. My father is a contractor in South Florida as well. What do we do? This is what we do. We love having relationships with our partners, with all of our contractors, and we're a family-owned business, and we just love going out and seeing our customers as often as we can. All right. So, what is the problem? The problem a lot of times is there's a big investment, right, in marketing. There might be some traffic, but at the end of the day, is there enough leads actually getting booked, getting the booked calls? Right? Have you had a low return on investment before? We know that parked trucks and empty schedules are a major problem, right? So we need to figure out how to get the trucks out and get people to work. If we fail, we don't generate enough leads for the investment and we can't grow. So basically, if you're spending a bunch of money and you're not getting any leads and trucks and driveways, then what are we doing it for? We know that a great site, a great website that's built, it will convert leads and phone calls to your business. With everything you're doing, whether it's the advertising, your search engine optimization, your social media, your blogs, and your content, keeping that top of funnel, we know that that is going to lead down through your website, and we're going to convert some leads and get them to call. What does that turn into? Well, it turns into a full schedule with all the trucks running, getting that momentum and that consistent growth, right? If you want to grow, we got to come up with a plan and we got to execute that plan. Keep it ringing, right? Trucks running, business is booming, booked on schedules. You always got to look at your website as the hub, as the cornerstone to your business, because everything that you're doing online, obviously we want to drive them back to your website and to have that show the good optimization that it has to help them make a decision in why they should go with you. Why is conversion so important? All right, here's our first scenario. You've got 1,500 visitors per month coming to your website, but your website's just okay. You convert about 5% of those. That turns into about 75 calls, leads. You convert 30% of those. It ends up being 22 book jobs, trucks and driveways. Just say your average ticket on those is $450. It's $10,125. But in scenario two, same number of visitors, but we optimize and make that website ready to convert. Say we can convert up to 15% of those people that come to your website. So that's 225 calls, converting them at the same rate at 30%. You're looking at 67 booked calls. Let's use the same service ticket number. That's $30,000, right? So when we're talking about a website, how important it is to make sure that we do these certain things to fine tune it and make it easier to convert leads. Can conversion optimization really have an impact? Absolutely, it can. So this was off the website of Johnston's before we took it over in, I think, 2017. It's just very plain, a little bit of text. So once we dig into it, we'll show you where to place things and how to do things. We're going to optimize it to convert more leads, more phone calls for your business. In January 2021 through June 2021, We had 905 phone calls that came through from the website, from the SEO, from our call tracking number, which we listen to every single phone call that comes in. And it's super important to optimize and have that call tracking so we know what's going on with the business and see what those leads turn into. Is it an abandoned call? Is it actually a booked call? To see what those numbers are and to optimize that as we can. 157 booked jobs. Just some more little SEO stuff here. Why is getting your website built to convert important to you? I've got a flyer I can send you guys. Just throw your email there over in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to send that to you. So there's 12 critical elements to enhance conversions. All right, so who are we talking to? Who is our target audience? What are their fears and frustrations? Why should they choose you? We want to be real, use authentic imagery of your team on your homepage and throughout your website, right? Authentic imagery. We want to use videos as much as we can throughout. We want maybe a welcome video from the owner. Any type of services that we do, video explaining why someone should contact you versus the competition. Leverage social proofing, right? So we want to have those review softwares in place like Cornerstone Local that we offer, where you can geofence and tag exactly where they are and get a nice Google review from that. It goes to your website and the customer does the review. So it's super important to show your reviews. All right, let's get the basics in order. You want your phone number in the top right-hand corner. Ensure that there is a web form, right? So we want something on what's called the top of the fold, right? The fold like a newspaper. When that website comes up, and I'll show you here in a minute, that's the top of fold and kind of how to set that up. Add credible sources, BB&B and other organizations that you're a part of, right? Building credibility as why someone should do business with you and not your competitor. Ensure you have a clear call to action on each page that speaks to you and your customer and tells them exactly what to do next. Use special offers and coupons that match the services that are needed. Make sure your website is mobile optimized with an easy click to call to action function. Okay, very important. And once again, we're going to get into all these different points. Leverage live chat. Okay, start giving clients an option to book online. Site speed is super important. We don't want a sluggish website, because if it's being too sluggish, especially on the mobile side, they're going to move on to the next contractor that they find. Engage with text messaging and phone marketing automation. And so how do we optimize? Well, we'll show you. All right, so let's take a look at some websites here. So right now, this is one of our customers, Go, and right here, what comes up as when you open up the screen, this is called the top of the fold, right? So this is like the newspaper. Customers are going to spend 5, maybe 10 seconds on here. And what do you do? Why should they contact you? How can they contact you? And once again, just a couple of things that we talked about earlier. Big phone right in the top right where they can automatically dial you. We're showing stars because once again, we know homeowners like to see stars. There's just a form fill, right? And then you've got a chat widget and authentic imagery. We were talking about videos right here. Sammer's really good at videos. So once again, authentic videos right here at the top. You can view everything that's going on. And when we were talking about the check-in review stuff, I'll show you over here on Spencer's. So, say you're out of Irving, Texas, but you're actually doing a job in Plano, Texas. So what we can do is have your technicians trained on this Cornerstone Local software, which once again, we're going to have your technicians take a picture of what they're doing. They're doing a service call on a carrier system here nearby. And once again, that is a geofencing software that will drop a pin near that location, obviously not the homeowner's address. And it gives that Google authority, that superiority that says, wow, Spencer's is in Plano a lot. They must have an office there, when actually their office is in Irvine. So then we can ask for a review from the homeowner once the job is completed. And here's some of the reviews here. And obviously, if they have a Gmail, we're going to get a Google review right from them. So once again, we want all of our technicians checking in on this software everywhere they go. All right, so this is the dashboard, right? So within the last 30 days, this company has gone up 477 spots in Google, right? Once again, keywords are super important. So once again, just showing the strength of the organic searches, everything from Google, right? And their Google rankings. So once again, when you have that good content, you have that well-established website, you're going to get that Google authority, and it's going to help bring more leads to you. We go back here. How can you get your website to convert like that? Who are you trying to target? It's very important to consider what you want your target audience to be. Obviously, you want it to be a homeowner. Are you looking for 35 plus? Typically a female, right? Occasionally a male. Once again, who's typically home in a lot of situations during the day to answer the door for the service company? It's going to be the wife of the home. Married, head of house, you're looking for an income, and just many different things, not handy, just all these different ideas of what you're looking to target, right? Points of frustration, their air conditioner's not working, they can't find anybody, everybody's too busy to deal with it, worried about their house not being safe, right? What are some homeowner fears, right? We know this, being ripped off, paying too much, homeowner damage, they're waiting around too long, may make a mess in the house, and they can't afford it, right? So once again, you can put those on your websites, flat rate pricing, guaranteed service, and just all these different things to try to bring that down in the peace of mind to the homeowner, so they feel like they can trust you to come into their home. All right, goals. Obviously, they want it fixed and to take care of their family, spend more time with their family. They want it as painless as possible for whoever they call to come fix whatever the issue is into their home. They want it clean, they want it fast, they want a good value out of that price. And they want peace of mind. Messaging that works, right? So same day service or an emergency service call, you're open 24/7. If you are, let's make sure we put that on your website. Straightforward pricing, like I was talking about, satisfaction, trustworthy, all these keywords psychologically that you're using to reinforce that, if I have to have this stranger come into my home, I can trust this company because of what I've read on their website. Speaking to your ideal customer, right? So you want to make sure you do, like right down here on Covenant, 100% satisfaction guarantee. We have a low a yearly membership fee for those tune-ups, right? Factory trained technicians, so we're professional. Affordable pricing, family owned. So once again, very important. You want to show these reasons, these things that you're doing on your website. We want to be realistic. We want authentic imagery of the team, of the owner. Once again, a photo, maybe some videos. Once again, just being authentic. They want a local company that they feel like they can trust, right? Once again, videos like I showed you on Go's website. Leverage social proof. Just like I said, with Cornerstone Local or one of the other review softwares, we want to make sure we're showing that, right? We want to show that you have provided 5-star service for customers, right? As many of those as we can do, obviously, is the most important part, right? So if we can show 500, 600 5-star reviews, that's just building that credibility, and that's making you look like a superstar in your industry and in your location. Get the fundamentals right. Super simple, right? We're the company you need for cooling and heating services. Straight to the point, very easy to understand what this company does. If you have a picture of a dog on your website and they open it up for that 5 to 7 seconds and they can't figure out you're an air conditioning company because there's a family and a dog, we might want to change that imagery, right? So we want to make sure that they realize what they're actually looking at. Super simple. We're the company you need for cooling and heating services. Use special offers that match services they are interested in. Once again, we can put on your website different specials you're doing that month, or something you want to run full year. You want something that's going to grab their attention, want to click on that, want to fill out that form, use the chat widget, or to call right away, right? Because that's the service that they're looking for right now. We're looking at mobile, right? So if you want to, you can take out your phone, put your website in your phone, and see how well it scrolls. We like the sticky buttons. I'll show you that in a second. So 4.8 billion people now own a mobile phone. 3 out of 5 consumers search for local businesses on their smartphone, right? Google reported that 40% of mobile customers turn to a competitor's site after a bad mobile experience. Once again, mobile friendly is a huge, huge deal. A lot of people are using it. Not everybody's sitting at their desktops, right? Sticky buttons there, so we can click to call right away. No problem. Easy to do. Considering live chat. Only 5 to 10% of visitors to your website take the call of action or call you or fill out the form. 90% plus of your visitors leave without calling. We know they are in the market for your services in your area. They just did not, go through with it on your website. Give them the option of a live chat. People today would rather, in a lot of instances, they'd rather text somebody than to actually talk to someone on the phone. So once again, with this form, boom, it's going to hit your CSRs, and they can live chat right then and there, get them booked for that service call or whatever the need may be. Live chat proven to increase leads by an average of 35%. Okay. Key ideas again: real imagery of your team on your homepage and throughout. Once again, the videos, or maybe a welcome video of your services, explaining why someone should contact you versus the competition. Showcase your online reviews. Get the basics in order. Phone number top right. We want all your social media links actually at the bottom of the page, because once again, when people are spending 5 to 7 seconds on your home screen, we don't want them immediately clicking out and going to Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. We want to engage on your website and to reach out to you guys for the service that they need. Update the call to action. Right? We need good, strong call to actions. Leverage those coupons like we talked about in your area. If you want to run a special, I'm in green today, St. Patrick's Day coupon that you ran over the past 2 weeks, a deal because of St. Patrick's Day. That's the stuff you want to do. Get creative, guys. Don't just think, small. Think outside the box. Think about Mother's Day, Father's Day. Think of everything that's going on, and Cancer Awareness Day, breast cancer, anything like that. Try to think of something that you can do and put on there to get the attention for that time of the year that's going on. Add live chat. Offer clients the option to book online. Once again, not having to pick up the phone to actually call somebody. Is your website optimized to conversion? Which of the following should you implement in your business now that will have a positive impact on your conversion rate? What are 3 of them? I mean, you could go with adding a video, maybe looking at putting just the basics, making sure your phone number is big in the top right and clickable to call, a form fill, any of those different things that we talked about. So it's very important for you to move forward on some of those things, right? Let's improve your website. Here's the problem. 50 to 60% of inbound traffic is unconverted. 90% of web forms fail to convert. Why? Leads that are not followed up within 15 minutes go cold. The average customer must be followed up with 5 to 7 times before booking. I know that sounds crazy, right? But a lot of times, if you get that phone call, they might not be ready to book right that very second, okay? So you're hanging up, or your CSR is hanging up. What's the next step, right? Well, why don't we set up some automation? Make sure that form is going straight to somebody in the office, and let's set up some automation that we can actually touch that possible customer 5+ times, right? They call in, they fill out a form, we send them a text message within a minute. We can have that automated. Text message, hey, thank you so much. How can I help you? Or if that form is filled out, we can do a push phone call. The phone rings at the office. It says, hey, Jimmy needs to talk to you about booking a call. Hit 1 to connect. Automated, guys. We want to make sure that we're touching these people enough times and not just letting that lead disappear. So if you have 100 leads, conversion rate of 30 with no follow-up, you get 30 jobs, average ticket 650, 19.5 in jobs. But once again, if you got 100 of those and we're followed up with that automation side of things, we could really bump up that number, get that number up to 70%. If we do that, we're looking at 45.5. Once again, just something as simple as continuously following up, whether it's a ringless voicemail drop the next day from the owner, whatever it may be. That's what we should try to figure out. Make every lead you generate more valuable. Let's implement this in your business. Is your website optimized for conversion? Once again, who's your target audience? What are their fear and frustrations? Why should they choose you? Continue to be real. Show the owner being funny. Show the guys being silly. Just be real, guys. You don't have to be stiff about it, right? If you're doing photos of the team outside, have a funny one. Have a video of everybody waving or saying hi or cutting up. It's okay. Be authentic. People relate to that and they'll want to do business with you. Video is just super critical, guys, right? What's trending now with this TikTok that, everything new now, the days of like Facebook and stuff like that they're not going to happen again. Everything is very much AI, and it's heading towards video ran social medias and stuff like that. So we need to do the same thing on your website. We want to engage customers with these videos and teach them some things, whether it's about IAQ, it's about filtration, it's about doing that tune-up twice a year, whether it's, like I said, IAQ. Let's share all that on your website. Let's create some fun videos to educate the public. Then they're going to trust you, and they're more obligated to call you because you've got that believability and that professionalism. Once again, the social proofing is super important, guys. Stars are very important. We're going to highlight that on your website. Get that phone number in the top right. Ensure that there's a form fill, credible references, BBB. Ensure you have a clear call to action on each page that speaks to your customer. Tell them exactly what to do next. We are the source for AC repair in Stuart, Florida, or whatever it is, in Birmingham, Trussville, Alabama. Fill out this form. Super simple, guys. Use special offers and coupons that match. I know not everybody likes to do coupons or anything like that, but a lot of people feel like they get an extra value added when you do offer those coupons. So keep that in mind. Very important, the mobilization. When you look at the website, make sure that you can scroll through it, simple, it loads quick, and there's no issues. Live chat, once again, most people don't want to spend that time calling you on the phone. They want to just type, get a response from you, follow up, book a call, put a truck in a driveway. Start giving your clients the option to sync your calendar with your website so they can book right then and there. Site speed matters. And once again, texting and automations. Help. Would you like some help? If you'd like to talk, we can talk. I can always run any type of reports that you want ran for your website or for your customer's website, right? So there's just a lot of things that we can do on the backside to see what's going on. And if you need any help in that, just give me a shout. We can totally do it. I appreciate you guys sticking with me here. It actually ended up only being 27 minutes long, so I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll get this out to you as soon as I can. Thanks.